Let's try that then. Where were we? We're here. Right? Do we have to review the posture?
No, I don't think so. Cool.
You sure? Okay, so remember not to lock the knees. Just like pretty neutral balance. Pull your shoulders back like really tight, like if try to like squeeze my fingers and then relax. There it is. Just relax, and then everything else is good. Cool. So let's how about we do some breathing exercises actually, and then we'll start on the music. So, all right. So, gotta take off the armor. The armor. Okay. So, did I ever do these any breathing exercises with you?
I think we started, but we never.
Okay, so then let's look into it, because this is probably one of the first things we should have done then. So what first thing we're gonna do is we're in our stance, right? We are at our singing stance. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale. Now, when you inhale, you can, I guess for now, you can breathe through your mouth or through your nose.
Mm-hmm.
The point is that you're gonna try to not fill in the breath up here. So like, don't lift your chest up like, see, don't feel there. That's, if you even feel any movement up here, well, I guess some movement in the chest is okay, but the one you don't want the movement, it's in the shoulders, like, see that?
Okay.
None of that. Cool. So what you're gonna want to think on is to expand down here and fill the air down here. Cool? So it's gonna be like I guess grab your stomach and push your hands out with your tummy when you breathe in. Do you feel that? Cool. So then, that's the thing, is that that's what I want you to do when you breathe in, is I want you to feel down here, kind of like if you're having a baby. Do you see that little, I'm pregnant?
Mm-hmm.
But that's where you're going to want to expand.
Right.
We're pregnant. Okay, and I'm holding it for now because I'm gonna have to show you how you're gonna expel the air. Okay, so you have the air full. You can relax if you want. You have the air full, and when you expel the air, you're just gonna. There's this action that's going on to where your stomach is gonna push back in naturally as you're letting the air out, but at the same time where you're doing that, like you're just holding out your stomach out.
Okay.
Like, to slowly settle it back in. You know what I mean? It's kind of like this action is going on, like this is coming forward, but this is still trying to push out as much as it can.
Okay, kinda.
Yeah. How else can I explain it? So yeah. And the best thing to, I guess, have that sensation is when you breathe in and blow out a hard S. So how about we do that? We're gonna do 4, breathe in for 4, and then blow out an S for 4. So it'll be, hold on. Cool. Actually, how about we breathe in for 2 and then out for 4? Cool. So let's do that. So it'll be breathe in and out, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Cool. So, but like when you first let out the air, you're gonna feel like this, like little tug in your stomach, like.
Yeah.
Actually, how about we do this? It'll be.
Okay. Kind of get what you mean.
Now do you know what I mean by that? Like.
Yeah.
It's going in, but you still feel like it's trying to push out at the same time.
Right.
It's counter action. So then, how about we do that? We'll breathe in for 2 and out. We'll do 4 blows, and then let the rest of the air out with an S.
Okay.
So it'll be. Cool. Now just try not to let your body collapse that way. Just nice and relax, neutral. I'm gonna call this neutral stance. Cool. So then let's try that again. We're gonna breathe in for 2, and then 4 darts, and then let out. So I might count on. We're gonna do it kind of slow. Okay, ready and. good, and I saw it happen.
Yeah.
That's the sensation. That's the sensation you're going to want to have when you're singing.
Okay.
So that's but since we barely started on this, we're gonna have to go at it a little bit more just to get muscle memory built up. So let's do now instead. We're gonna do 2 more sets of 4, and I'm gonna cut off, and then we're gonna come back in, and we're gonna do blow out 4, blow out 2, and then let out for 8.
Okay.
Cool. So then, just to recap, breathe in for 2, blow out 4 darts, and then out for 4. Cool?
Yeah, we'll do that twice, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. So ready? Hold on. Ready and... One, 2, ready and breathe in. Okay, and now we're gonna do the 8th one. 2 darts and 8 out for 8.
Okay.
So
in 2?
Yeah, so
Okay.
in 2, out 2, and then out 8.
Okay.
Okay, so ready and breathe in. Cool. So try not to let out all the air out hard at first, because you're gonna want to like sustain. So just like constant and but sturdy at the same time. Cool. So let's let it one more time. And then I guess we're gonna keep going until I get tired.
Okay.
Ready and breathe in. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Two, 3, 4. Breathe in. One, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Do you feel like a little like I'm not sore, but like do you feel like it's working?
Yeah, I feel like there's a contraction.
Yeah, cool deal. All right, so when you go home, you should do these exercises, and just to get that sensation going on, and then how about it, now that we have the sensation, how about we actually produce tone?
Okay.
So with that in mind, with that motion in mind, here's a note. Is that a comfortable note? Cool. So I want you, you're gonna breathe in for 2, so it's gonna be okay. But I want you to feel like you're producing the tone as you were shooting the darts.
Okay.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same muscles are being used. Okay. So let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. That's actually a very nice tone.
Okay.
But now the next thing to do is, now that you can produce the sound, I want you to open up your mouth a little bit more. Not to a point where it's
like popping or anything.
Yeah, just let me think. What's it sound like? It sounds like that. A ver, maybe Spanish. You see, but like it's still a little bit close, but you wanna open up a bit more, like. Feel like you can actually push in your fingers in through your cheeks and in through your teeth. You hear that? There you go. That's the width I want. So it's gonna be Actually, that's good. That's a good sound. Forget the tone. How about we work with that sound that you just did?
Okay.
So it's gonna be. We're gonna breathe in for 2, and you're just gonna go That's a good sound. That's actually a very good sound. And then we're gonna have to beautify it.
Okay.
Cool. So it's gonna be in for 2, and then ah. Okay, ready?
Is it just tone till it runs out, or for a certain number, or?
No, it's till it runs out.
Okay.
Cool. And then let's try to keep it consistent. Just ah. Cool. We're gonna call these goat screams, but low pitch goat screams.
Okay.
Ah, well not ah, but ah. Cool. So ready and breathe in. You match pitch, and this actually will serve as an exercise to match pitch to piano, voice, and others. So this is also an oral skills thing we're gonna work on. So you know what? I like this exercise. How about we keep doing it? So in for 2, and then blow out till you can't anymore. And don't strain yourself. If you feel like you can't push out anymore, then just take your breath. Cool. So let's try that one more time. 1, 2, ready, and breathe in. It took you tuned in a lot faster this time, so this is good. This is good, actually. This is very good. Let's try that one more time. But do you see, like, the sound that I want you to produce is essentially that sound. Do you see how you're actually producing more sound, more power, more energy? It has the mixture of both bright and dark at the same time.
Right.
And that's exactly what we want as singers, is to produce that sound. But now, like, later on right now, we're going to try to see if we can actually produce, like, a musical tone, but while still sustaining that sound. But that's the sound I kind of want you to think of. Like, that's the sensation. So let's do it one more time just to build that sensation once more. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe in. And you tuned in faster this time. I guess it takes you a while to process it.
Yeah.
But you're getting it, and you're getting there faster. So this is, I guess, an exercise you could do with a buddy. If you ever, like, I guess you can get with one of your friends next time you're doing oral skills for the shits and giggle, even though you're not, like, I guess, in that class anymore. Yeah, it's like you can work on that to be able to immediately match pitch, because it is important to be able to know what pitch you're singing and, like, match it to whatever the piano is. Without, like,
without having to, like, bend into it.
Yeah, without having to scoop into it. So it's a good exercise, I think. Or, yeah, I guess just with the piano. So now with that note, now that we have the sensation, let's do it with the notes. Ready? Ready? So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe in. Sorry, I was gonna do a harmony.
Oh, okay.
Don't let me throw you off this time. Just sustain the notes, and I'm gonna throw in a harmony at a random spot. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I guess just to develop, like,
a different. Yeah.
Like, try to confuse you a bit. So let's do a different note. Let's do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Cool. So but do you still feel the same sensation of like the to I guess this time you're actually adding the singing color to it. So okay, that's good. That's good actually. These are good signs. Oh, let me stop.